Who would win in a fight? Would it be a fox or would it be a dragon?
My money's on the fox, to be honest. Even though it can't breathe fire, it's sneaky. But let's find out.
Sneaky, sneaky. Hello and welcome to Chat Magic. My name's Christian.
And I'm Wally, and today we're playing with the most broken kill-on-sight commanders we can find. We've gathered all the most scary commanders from all of our playgroup, and we're going to throw down, see who wins. What's happening, Christian?
So yeah, as Wally said, we got some scary stuff coming up. You know, I'm thinking, you know, I'm not that scary, but you know.
Well, you're on Light Paws, Christian, and everybody has a bad Light Paws story. Let us know in the comments if you don't.
I only have good Light Paws stories, but the exciting thing today is we're joined by our good friend Ant, and it's the return of the Prince of Politics himself, Tom.
Tom, the Puppet Master.
Yeah, he's pulling those strings, isn't he?
Yeah, so you know some crazy stuff's going to happen there. Some deals are going to be made, some deals are going to be broken, and some salt is going to be poured.
Yeah, who's going to be the salty one? We'll find out in a second. But before we get into the episode, we do have a giveaway.
We sure do. So if you'd like a chance to win this Dominaria Remastered Draft Booster Box, it's really easy. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, buttons down there, then share one of our videos on social media, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Tinder, LinkedIn, whatever you like, and send a screenshot to our channel email address, put it in here below. Then when we get to 5,000 subs, this box will be sent to someone anywhere in the world.
It's going to be soon.
Yeah, we're getting there, aren't we? Yeah.
It's not far away now. And if you'd like to go one step further than subscribing, we do also have a Patreon. Patreon has 2 tiers and it starts at just £1 a month. So if you want to support the channel even further than a subscribe, you can do that. And yeah, they're hanging out with our Discord. We're having a great time. We're chatting, having brewing chats, all the rest of it. And we also have now a higher tier Patreon where you actually get to play some games with us.
And they were really good fun games there. So we did the first couple last week. Really loved it. Looking forward to the next set as well. And all of our beautiful Patreons on screen right now. And you know, Christian, it's actually been scientifically proven that Chat Magic Patreons are better than the average person.
They are indeed. And if you're a patron for a long amount of time, the longer you're actually a patron for, the actual stronger you become.
Exactly. Yeah, it's well known.
Yeah, it's well known, but we're not. There's a disclaimer somewhere that we're not liable for that. Yeah. But listen, we've chatted on long enough. Should we get to the episode?
Let's do it.
Let's go. And just like magic, we're back and we're ready to play.
My name's Wally, and today I'm playing Jodah the Unifier. It's legendary title. I've got 50 legendary spells in the deck, and I'm going to cascade into some absolute nonsense and steal the day.
I'm Christian, and I'm going to be playing Light Paws, fantastic Mr. Fox, and I'm going to be pulling out auras from my deck, sticking them on Light Paws, and basically one-punching people out the game.
I'm Tom. I'll be playing Miirym, Sentinel, Wurm. Less for Wurm, more of the best dragon that's in Magic. And I'll be creating more dragons.
The bestest dragon.
The bestest dragon.
Dragon players don't get triggered.
Yeah.
Please don't. Please don't. We love all dragons here, honestly. But I'm Anthony, and I'll be playing Mairsil the Pretender, which is basically Build-A-Bear combo through activated abilities.
I think we're all playing like kill-on-sight commanders today, aren't we?
We absolutely are.
I brought the heat today.
I'm here to be everyone's friend.
The Prince of Politics has returned.
Yeah,
ready?
pretty much.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Right, okay, I won the die roll, so I will draw my card for turn. That's a magic card. I will start with a Zagoth Triumph, enter tap. Off to you, Christian.
I will draw my card for turn. That is a Disney Lorcana card. No, it's not. It's a magic card.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I will play a Plains and I'll pass.
Well, I will draw. I will then play. You're going to have to say what the second word is. A Frontier.
Bivouac.
Yeah, there we go. It comes in tapped. Pass the turn.
Brilliant, thank you. Draw a card, and I will play. I'm going to be nice to everyone to start off with. I'm going to play Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. So everyone has swamps now. Well, you
sick.
are welcome with the 5-colour deck.
Thank you. I mean, I actually had a swamp from this, but it's still very kind of you.
Yeah, you've got double swamps now.
So draw my card for turn. I've just drawn a swamp as well, actually. So, but we'll play this command tower, and I shall pass the turn.
Right, I will draw a card for
Seems
turn.
very good.
Yeah, it's very
Tentative,
friendly.
isn't it? Yeah.
Very friendly.
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play an Arcane Signet, and I'm going to pass.
Okay, that's very good. I will untap. I will draw. I will play a command tower.
Oh, we're getting involved with command towers.
I will tap 2 to play Rampant Growth.
Nice.
Nice.
He's ramping.
I'm
Ramping out the
ramping.
blocks, yeah. I wish I had a
Okay.
rampant growth.
Okay, I'll just pass the turn unless I search.
Thank you, Tom. Draw a card. I'll play an Island for turn. Tap for 2. And I will play a Felwar Stonepath. think.
Am I the only one who's not rammed? This is so sad.
Sadly, yeah, I will pass turn to you.
You did get to go first, though.
That's true.
That's like ramping.
Draw my card for turn. And what I will do is I'll play this marsh flat, I will crack it, and I'll pass the turn as I do. So off you go, Christian.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to tap 2, bring out Light Paws,
Oh, here he is.
and then we're going to tap another 2, and we're going to cast Spectral Steel, targeting Light Paws. So there's a Light Paws trigger when this enters the battlefield, and I will go and find a...
Right, so Christian, as you're searching your library, what I will say is I have Path to Exile in my hand, and if you find anything that gives it protection, I will have to kill Light Paws.
No, I wasn't. What my plan was not to overextend with Light Paws straight away.
Okay, that's fine.
So-
I don't mind it being big and scary, but if it's got protection from stuff, that's something we've got to do something about.
Speak for yourself, Wally. I'm very scared of being big and scary.
I would never threaten you.
Tom.
Politics starting already.
3.
I'm just saying, like, it's just a fox.
Sounds like you're being a bit of a fox here, being cunning and wily.
I'm more of the worm aspect of my dragon.
And I'm going to find a Nurturing Presence. It's enchant creature, has whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, a creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. But more importantly, when it enters the battlefield, I get a 1/1 spirit token. And I will pass.
Just to let you know, I found a Savai Triome off my marsh flats. It's a mountain plain swamp.
Okay, I will
Show off.
untap. I will draw a card. I will play a mountain per turn. I will tap for 2 to play Scaled Nurturer. Basically, I can just tap it to get a dragon out.
Good old mana dog.
Yeah.
For dragons.
For dragons,
Yeah,
nothing
okay.
else. And then I will pass my turn.
Thank you, Tom. I'll draw for turn. And I think I will continue on the ramp train. I will play a Riptide Laboratory, or Laboratory, whichever you like. And I will tap 2 to play a Demir Signet, and an additional 2 to play Talisman of Indulgence. Getting all the ramp on.
Wow, that is
That is
terrifying.
scary.
It's not terrifying. Look, they're just little mana rocks. What are they going to do to you? And I think, actually, let's be. No, I can't be mana efficient, so I've tapped the wrong way. Never mind. I'll pass to you, Wally.
Okay, cool. So I'll untap and draw. That is a magic card.
It's mental, that, isn't it? How they're all magic cards.
Yeah.
No surprises
That is
here.
the Queen of Spades.
I'm just going to play this Blood Crypt. I'll play it in tapped. I'll tap a Savai Triome to play Skrelv, Defectomite. Toxic 1, can't block, and I can pay a Phyrexian White to choose a colour. Either target creature I control gains Toxic 1 and Hexproof from that colour until end of turn.
Okay.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Sort of like
keep,
protection.
And draw. I'll play a Plains as my land for turn. Would anyone be upset with me if I
Not at
identified
all.
Ant as the threat?
Not at all.
I would be very upset. I think.
I don't think you get saying this, mate, sorry.
So
soz.
I'm gonna tap 1 for the Griff Spoon on Light Paws. So it gets +1/+0, and that's fine. So it's 5/4. I'll go and find another thing. I'll get an Ethereal Armor.
What does that do?
So it gives Light Paws +1/+1 for each enchantment I control, and it has first strike.
Oh, scary.
So I'm going to be taking quite a bit.
So that is going to make it 9/5.
Hoo-hoo.
Very scary.
Spicy.
Right, and he's coming at you, Ant. 9/5.
Oh dear me. So I will take 9 command damage. Thank you.
I
I say thank you. It's the worst gift anyone's ever given anyone ever.
Okay, I think that's enough for me. I will just pass the turn.
Okay.
Quite a turn, that.
That was quite a turn, wasn't
I only
it?
spent 1 mana, guys. It's not.
Okay, what would I like to do?
Kill Light Paws, maybe?
Oh, well, no, Christian's my friend.
I'm his friend.
It's my friend.
I don't think there are any friends at this table.
You
so-
dare to play 3 mana rocks at this table? At this table, 3 mana rocks. I'm not fooled at the rocks that you got.
I will.
Got so many songs stuck in my head
Still
today.
Chrissy from the block.
I will tap for free. Bring out Herald's Horn. I am not.
You choose an elf?
No, I'll be choosing dragon.
Oh,
Not human wizards.
But I'm not looking to do any damage. We're all friends here. I'm just collecting lands. Pass the turn.
You can't do any damage to creatures at 0 too.
that is a very good. That's a very good point, to be fair. Draw a card. I'll play a swamp. And okay, so I think it's time for Mairsil to come out anyway. So 3 and 4. Mairsil comes out. And what he does when he comes into the battlefield, I can exile an artifact or creature card from my hand or my graveyard and then put a cage counter on it. And Mairsil has all the activated abilities of every single card with a cage counter in exile. So you essentially build your own Superman, essentially. So what I'm going to be exiling with him...
I was building my own Superman.
No, well I'm...
So you can play that game.
Exactly.
Let's find out who's Super.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm going to exile Staff of Domination underneath Mairsil. So I'll put that just over here, and I'll just denote that with our lovely card market dice.
Thank you, card market.
So anything with the dice on top of it will be in the cage, and Mairsil will have all the activated abilities, but they are only able to be activated once per turn.
Okay.
In addition to that, actually nothing, absolutely nothing. You'll go, Wally.
Cool, thank you very much. Untap and draw. Okay, cool. We're going to play a Paws of Heroes, which is the card that I drew.
Here he comes.
Bring him out. Yeah. We're going to bring out Jodah the Unifier. So legendary creatures I control get +X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. I have 2 at the moment, so Jodah is a 7/7. And whenever I cast a legendary spell from my hand, I basically cascade off the top of my deck into another legendary spell with lower mana value. Yeah, well, we were all pretty scary here, and I will pass the turn there.
Okay, I'm going to untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to play a Plains as my land for turn. Now, poor Ant, I'm going to deal with Mairsil if I can.
No!
Well, this card is most effective against Mairsil, so it makes sense to do it. I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to attempt to cast Prison Sentence. Has enchant creature, when it enters the battlefield, scry 2, enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated.
Oh my word.
That is very effective against Mairsil.
Right.
Any response, Tom?
Oh, I have no response.
So obviously you're targeting Mairsil with that, yes. So I suppose I'm going to have to do this now, and I will use Riptide's activated ability to return Mairsil to my hand, giving that a little counter, and that'll fizzle. So that goes to the graveyard because there's no legal target.
Don't get to scry.
Oh.
Soz.
I've got to save Mairsil from all these bullies here.
Yeah, that
Stopping the scry is like quite powerful as well.
That is a shame. I think genuinely that probably puts you back a little bit. So even though you got me, maybe I don't want to swing at you. I think Wally getting Jodah out
Wally's
means
probably the next best.
Definitely.
Jodah's
just a little pinch,
a little love
for,
tap.
for 9.
Yeah, okay, that's commander damage, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go down to 30. Tom and I were saying before the game that this game will either be 5 turns long or 50 turns long.
Well, I could go at one person, but I'm not going to go at one person the whole thing. It's not fair, so I will pass the turn.
Oh, my good friend Christian, thank you very much. I will
These
look
guys,
back and I'll
these
do my
guys.
upkeep. I'll have a look. Okay, it is not what I want to do, so I will draw. I will... Oh, what do I want to do? Okay, I believe I will tap all my lands. So I'll tap 4 lands. I'll tap me dragon. I will obviously cost 1 less to bring out Miirym.
So you're getting 2 life from your
boy. 2 life. We're all friends here.
We are all friends, yeah.
Oh, Miirym has Ward 2 as well, I didn't realise.
The card wasn't broken enough, so they
It needed that. So I'll pass the turn.
Thanks very much, Tom. Right, let's see if I can recover from this. We'll play a swamp. There's far too many swamps considering I've got a bug.
We are talking a bit about Ant, but Wally's going to Jodah next turn.
You don't know that I'm going to Jodah next turn.
I did believe you did say the words.
I'm going to Jodah.
I'm going to Jodah.
Well, yeah, but I might have been lying.
Jodah's going to Jodah.
Yeah, Jodah's going to Jodah.
Jodah will always Jodah. Yeah. So for me, I will tap that for reds and swamp, and I will play Reckless Handling. I'll search my library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it in my hand, shuffle, and then discard a card at random. If an artifact was card discarded, you will take 2 damage.
So I don't like this.
So I'm hoping I don't
It's like a gamble with upside.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a bit like the worst gamble, isn't it?
Do you have to reveal the card to
I
us?
do, yeah. So Nifiral's disc.
Oh no! I don't like that.
Yeah, but bear in mind I still might discard it.
Well,
Okay.
why don't you then?
Well, we'll find out. I've got to discard it at
Doesn't
random.
Mairsil have the activated abilities cards in graveyards?
Not all the cards in graveyards, it has to exile it himself.
Yeah,
So he has
okay.
to come back into play to do it.
Alright, cool.
So this is in my hand briefly, and I'll just have a little shuffle.
Ant just wants me to punch him with light paws. That's what he wants. He wants me to take him out.
Right, and I will give the decision to Wally. Which card am I discarding?
Wally, honestly, I blame you if
You
this
get
is
it
not
right.
nice this.
You must get it right. This is really important.
Really
This
important.
feels like a Nev's disc to me.
This feels like
Yeah,
a Nev's
that-
disc.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes,
Good
I mean,
things-
well done.
Good
Wally.
things do happen to good people.
So, since that's an artifact, you all take 2 damage.
Pest 2 damage.
Yeah, I'm happy
You
with
say
that.
this, but I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3.
He's just going to
take a damage.
He's just going to do the Mairsil thing.
And I'll
isn't
bring
he?
Mairsil out and put him in, put Neverill's disc underneath it.
Yes, we actually made
So
no
I've got the
difference at
activate
all.
ability as well.
Oh, so there was no.
There was no point.
All of that celebrating
Wally.
was for naught.
Yeah,
It was
Wally.
probably better in his hands.
And I will now pass the turn with Mairsil back
Cool.
on the field.
Right, so I will untap and.
Can we not just get rid of this now?
Well, I can give
Mairsil,
It's
that will
unfortunately
be there
already in
forever.
exile, so it's actually not possible.
So what you need to do is kill Mairsil a lot.
So Mairsil keeps the stuff that's exiled even after Mairsil's
Forever.
gone back to the hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to play an Arid Mesa, and then we're going to do the Jodah thing. We're going to do it in a pretty big way, because Jodah is currently a 7/7 due to his top passive ability.
Yeah,
So I'll
yeah.
tap for 2 green and play a little spell called the Great Henge.
Oh god.
It costs X less, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control. I can tap it to add 2 green and gain 2 life. And whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. That has not resolved yet. So the Jodah Cascade happens first.
I'm very much glad
So let's
not.
see what we get. Anguish of Making, Delighted Halfling, Exotic Orchard, Dragon Lord Dramoka will enter the battlefield.
Oh my lord.
I will then,
Does it have legendary cascade? What's
yeah, Legendary Cascade.
Oh, so it has to be.
has to be a Legendary.
By the way, Dragon Lord Jamoke is so good. I've got it in my sideboard and Pioneer deck.
Those cards
It's
will
really
go
good.
on the
So we
bottom
can't
of my library
cast spells during Wally's
during my turn. Correct.
Oh,
The Great Henge will now resolve. Ant's looking quite scary.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of all the stuff that's going on Ant's side of the board.
I don't blame
Jodah is currently now an 8/8.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to poke you for 8,
Yeah, I think that's probably just I need to take the 8.
and that will be 8 more commander damage from me.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And Christian, it's
Very
your
much
go.
the target is on my face.
I'll
sure
untap,
is.
Upkeep and draw.
Can you just kill him this time?
I'll play it.
He might be able to.
Well,
That's a
very
scary
well
thing
I
about
don't,
my
know,
life.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I seem to have
Lots
a,
of lands.
a ton of land,
Yeah.
which is not what you want in this deck. I can get by with 3 land in this deck.
In a mono white aggro
So,
deck.
yeah,
I believe in you.
Let's force him to use the disc. Right, and I'm coming at you for 9.
Okay, so since Mairsil doesn't have haste, I have no availability for the disc this turn.
Okay.
So I will still
I
have
can-
to take another 9 from you, so I have to go to 18 commander damage.
I guess I'll just pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. I will do my upkeep. Okay, I can, at the beginning of your upkeep, if it's do I have to reveal it? Yeah, reveal it.
Yep.
What's that?
Oh, what is that?
Earthquake Dragon.
Earthquake Dragon, it's a massive boy.
Right, and then I go to draw.
Yeah.
Now, I did have plans for this turn, but I think Wally,
He's still scary over there.
Wally is really scary.
Wally's scary. Are you going to get rid of this?
Yeah, I can deal with Mairsil. I can't deal with the disc. The disc will remain where it is forever.
So should we just get rid of Ant?
I think it's probably a bit soon for full-on player
I don't
removal.
want to use it.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I only need to do 3 damage to Ant to kill him. I mean, that's really easy. So I think actually, genuinely, Tom, you should be dealing with Wally.
I should be dealing with Wally.
We can't ignore the Jodah deck, it's so good.
I mean, Tom, Christian's also quite threatening with a massive 9/9. Light
and I
balls
friends?
going around.
No, we are friends.
And actually, it's a 9/8
we
Wally.
did agree.
So if you're good at politics,
just,
you know.
let's just feel the vibes. Tap me dragon to float 1 mana. Dragons cost 1 less, so I will pay 2 red and a colourless to play Thunderbolt Hellkite.
Oh, it's flying and haste.
Flying and haste, but
Yikes.
because of Miirym,
You get 2.
I get 2.
You get 2 of them.
Right. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each creature with flying of your opponent's control. Tap those creatures.
That actually does deal 1 damage to this, so it kills my spirit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So my
You
dragon
killed my
is.
spirit, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I think my
as-
spirit's going to
yeah,
be crushed a bit more than yours, Christian.
As friends, I didn't want to do that, but I kind of had to. And then, I do leave myself open, but I just cannot risk that Nev's disc. Are you going to get me next turn if I get rid of this? If I get rid of Ant, are you going to keep me alive? Wally, remember, Wally's the threat.
I mean, from my point of view, like I've got to, I'm not going to make any promises this turn.
Okay.
We've been friends up to now, but
You look quite scary.
I
aren't
you
you?
look
promise
quite
not to
scary. So
activate
is
the
Wally.
disc.
I'll have to make the right decision. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to take Wally out and leave you with Miirym and a horde of dragons.
There is a horde of dragons.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Wally, because I don't imagine Miirym's going to last that long. I'll send a 6/6 in the air at you, and I'll send a 5/5 in the air at you. Oh no, I'll be nice. 5 in the Eric Christian for
Yeah,
going
I think
back on
that's-
his trade.
So what about the copy?
Didn't go back on the trade.
Yeah, so I'll just take the
I need a 5/5 up just in case. I'll pass the turn.
That was the great escape there. Actually.
Charm myself out of trouble there.
More like Christian ruined his soul.
Oh, is what Christian put his foot in it. Right,
I just couldn't guarantee that.
Okay.
I don't know who the threat's going to be if you take out Anne. Wally could go off. Wally could not do anything, but you could go off, and then so better.
Basically magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens in Magic. Yeah, it's a weird old game.
Oh my word! So I do have access for things. I'm just going to.
I'm glad we're friends.
Yeah, I'm just going to chill, relax. Your turn, Wally.
passing the turn,
I've got
okay.
to pass the turn.
Okay, so on your end step, I'll tap the Great Henge to gain 2 life. The mana will just fizzle. And then I will untap my stuff, draw a card for turn. Let's start by tapping Sapphire Trio for a white to play an Esper Sentinel. Trigger Great Henge.
Okay.
I'll put a counter on it and draw a card. Right. Then I will play my land for turn, which is a swamp. I'll tap these things to play Delina Wild Mage. Trigger Great Henge. Put a counter on it. Draw. Oh, hang on. There's a Cascade trigger with Delina on the stack.
Okay.
So we'll do the Delina Cascade first, because the Foot Boots, Farseek, Jury or Weatherlight Captain can't come in. Kethis.
Oh, there you go.
Kethis, the Hidden Hand, will enter the battlefield.
He really needs dealing with.
Yeah.
So, Kethis, the Hidden Hand, will enter the battlefield first, which will trigger the Great Henge, putting a counter on him, drawing a card. Then Delina Wild Mage will enter the battlefield, putting a counter on her, drawing a card. And what Kethis does is legendary spells cost 1 less to cast. I can exile 2 legendary cards from my graveyard, and that means I can cast legendary stuff from my graveyard.
I bet you're very, very happy that I'm still around now for having this.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm actually not too worried about the Nev's Disc, to be honest.
You say this.
I think you've got.
Wait till it activates.
I think you've got.
Then you'll be sorry.
Right, so I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendary creatures. So all my legendaries get +6, +6. And I'm not going to swing at you because I don't like the disc.
Discard it.
Well, tell you what, if I swing at Christian and Tom, will you blow it up on my end step?
On your end step.
Remember what I did for you?
basically, will you let me have the combat? Is what I'm asking.
Don't give him it.
So, in the interest of self-preservation, I think I will just leave. I will use it as the nuclear deterrent. Have what you will. I'm not going to use it as long as it's not towards me.
Okay.
Coward.
Well, I'm not going to swing at you then. In that case, I'm only going to swing with 2 things. So, Dragon Lord Dramoga Tom. That's what it's like to be hit by a dragon.
Okay, well I'll block.
You've got a flyer, haven't you, mate? But it will kill your other dragon.
Well, it's massive.
Yeah, it's got 6 +6 +6. And Christian, I'll hit you with Jodah. So Christian, you're going to take 11 commander damage. Tom, that will be 11. Well, you'll just kill your thing, and I'll gain 11 life from the lifelink.
Have you got the rainbow dice, please?
There you go, because I'm in the multicoloured deck. I will pass the turn there, and as I do so, I will crack my Arid Mesa.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll find a stomping ground that I shock in, taking 2 life.
I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay. I'm gonna tap 3 for Griffin Guide. Enchant creature.
Okay, I have a response to Griffin Guide.
Oh.
I'm going to tap for a white, and I'm going to path to exile.
1
my
minute.
colours.
Are we friends?
Yeah, we're friends.
Oh, how much are we friends? Tell me
Really,
how much
really
we're
good
friends.
friends, yeah.
Okay, I'll pay 2 blue and I'll.
Oh, come on.
Yes, Tom.
Tom, that's really...
I'm going to help you for that.
Tom, that's really poor, that.
Right, I promise I'm going to help you. So that enters. Light Paws becomes an 11/10. I'm going to go searching for.
He's going to find something now, Tom, that means nobody can get rid of it.
No. But there's ways to get rid of it. But I think Wally, you nailed your colours to the mast.
Oh, by the way, do you pay for Esper Sentinel?
Oh, you can't.
Oh, I have to pay for.
So you have to
Do either of you pay for Esper Sentinel?
Yes, I'm going to pay the 2 for Esper Sentinel.
I don't think you can, Tom.
I can't pay for
So I'll
it.
draw a card.
I'm going to go and get a Spirit Mantle. It gets +1/+1 and has protection from creatures.
So what does that make it now?
8, 13, 12. Protection from creatures. Right. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to declare Light Paws at Wally.
I'm going
So,
to pop the discount.
actually, may I? What I'm going to do, if you just untap for me,
So you do this before combat.
I will tap 4 and tap Mairsil to tap Light Paws.
Okay, a counter offer.
Go on.
Right, if you don't do that, I'll let you draw 3 cards.
We'll have 3 turns.
Sorry, 2 cards.
2 cards.
I can make you draw 2 cards.
Oh, this is
Keeps you in there.
It's not attacking you.
The problem is, Light Paws is just going to be absolutely dominating the game.
I'm open.
Tell you what, let me untap all those lands then.
Whoa.
I will take the deal.
Twists and
I will
turns.
take the deal for 2 cards.
Come on, Anne.
Nah, Wally.
He's bribed me with cards, Wally.
Right,
I can't resist cards as a blue mage.
Okay, and the cards is really damaging for me as well because I need the spell for something else. But I think, Wally, the fact that you tried to get rid of my Light Paws then wasn't necessarily going at you, but now it's going at you for a 13-12 protection from creatures.
Tom, you've literally just given Christian the game with that counter spell.
He's got
I'm
this.
dead.
He's got a Nev's disc.
He's got a Nev's disc.
Wally's out.
He had no problem with Ant being popped off.
He was like, kill him, let him burn.
Tom, I'm going to be so salty to you the next
That's
time we play.
fine. That's fine.
I am dead.
Right, well, who saw that coming?
Wally's done.
Right, and then we'll pass the turn. Oh, and as promised, before I pass the turn,
Thank you.
as much as I don't want to do
Time
this,
to pay the piper.
yeah, and because this would have been really nice, I'm gonna cast your temple is under attack, and I wanted to save it because it can give indestructible to my creatures. Instead, I'm gonna have myself and Ant draw 2 cards.
Okay, so
So it leaves you open to the disc.
So it leaves me open to this. It wouldn't have saved my enchantment, but I would have still had
Yeah,
to save the
but
Light
you know,
Paws.
enchantments with a Light Paws just spill out. don't
And
they?
I will pass the
much.
Tom.
Right, I'll untap. So how are we going to force you to use it?
Well, you
Dragons.
dragons and more dragons.
typically you just attack the person with the disc, don't you?
Okay.
So was that card just on Herald Tom? Was that card a dragon that you just drew?
Oh, sorry, no, it wasn't a dragon. I've just looked.
Okay,
you
not to
wouldn't-
worry.
you wouldn't
Well,
have got it
you drew it
anyway.
anyway. That's cool.
Okay. We could do it in a friendly.
I think, to be honest, Tom, you need to force me to use this.
Yeah, I could force you to use it, but I don't have to force it by attacking you.
How does that work?
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Like I could attack Christian,
But why would I use the disc
because
if you're attacking Christian?
because instead of me coming at you, I could take some of him out, and then me and you have a little brawl.
Well, I mean, the disc's going to
we
have to go off.
want a little.
I think what's...
101.
Well, you're my friend anyway, so I said, so I'm not attacking you next turn anyway. The deal with Ant was that I gave him the cards.
The situation here is that Ant has to pop the disc before Christine's next turn, so it's like...
Yeah,
Do you want to do it now, or
if
do you
I
want
was
to do it
you,
on the
Tom,
turn
right
turn?
now, I would force me to force my hand.
Okay, that's fine. Everyone relax. Right, I'll go to combat.
It's about that time, isn't it?
Okay,
It's
go
about that
down.
time.
Blow it up.
Okay, so first things first, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap 5 mana
Okay.
to tap Mairsil to draw a card from the bottom ability of Nevrul's Disc. Draw a card. Second thing, I will tap 1 to use the untap ability there. And then I will... Damn it, I haven't got the enough mana, so Mairsil's going to have to go as well, so I'll just tap 1 to use the Nuclear Deterrent. Enchantments,
Love the
artifacts
world.
and creatures, please, all go to the bin. And Mairsil will go to the command zone over here.
Right.
Okay, so they are all dead. The Nuclear Deterrent has been activated. How do you feel about it, Tom?
Not really good because you can just bring him back in. Can't
That
you?
is true. This is
Yeah,
true.
you've got Nev's disc.
Okay.
On repeat, yeah.
Tap 2, play 3 visits to search for a forest card, and then pass the turn.
Thank you very much. Okay. Whew. As I survey the nuclear wasteland that is this table now.
Yeah. Tom's still on 40 life. How's that happened?
I don't know.
Because he's everyone's friend.
I'm everyone's friend.
Not mine. Not mine.
To be fair, everybody at the table worked together to get rid of you.
Everyone. Remember
Yeah,
that.
that
when
was
you-
literally
when you-
a full group
When you
effort,
go
that.
to sleep at night, remember how everyone turned.
So I'll tap Riptide Laboratory.
Just feeling very ganged up on
and I'll
here.
play a Soul Ring.
Don't play Jodah. Yeah. Oh, this commander damage. Irrelevant. Sorry, Wally. We love you, really. We love you. We just are scared. We find
I just don't love
scary,
bats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've played Soul Ring. And with that, I can't do what I would like to do, so I'm going to have to pass the turn. Christine, your go.
That's scary.
Untap, keep and draw. Okay, so we're gonna tap for 4, and we're gonna attempt to bring out Light Paws.
Cool.
Where's that counter spell now, Tom?
Right, I'm
We're friends.
gonna tap 1 for a Rafine's Guidance targeting the Light Paws.
Right, on that note, I'm going to have to be a bit of a poo-pooer. I'll tap an island and Soul Ring, and I'll play Whirlwind Denial.
Okay, cool.
Counter it.
So this is counted, not the light pause.
Not the light pause.
Okay, so that is counted. I'll then tap 1 for a Skrell Defector Might.
Okay.
Was he good in that deck?
With that, I'll pass a turn to my good friend Tom.
Oh, my good friend Christian, thank you very much. I will untap.
I hate this friendship.
I will.
I love the
draw a
friendship is
card.
now rekindled again suddenly.
Well, you know, that's how friendships are made.
I'm lost.
I'm lost. Okay. Tap for 6. So, 1 blue. Oh, well, that's everything. I don't know why I did it that way. To play Kiga, the Tide Star.
Okay.
When it dies,
When
gain
it dies, control target creature.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's all right.
That is a funky gentleman.
Yeah.
Funky gentleman.
Look at the drip on
That
that.
might be the best way to stop light pause from killing you, Tom. Just take control of it, and you have light
I've never
pause.
seen this card before.
Really? I was going to create 2 of them before.
You die from your own commander damage.
You can, yeah.
OG Kamigawa block.
Imagine dying from your own commander. Oh, that. Oh,
Achievements unlocked.
I will pass the turn.
Okay, at the end of turn, I will play Tainted Pact.
Oh no.
Okay.
And I will choose Anger. So basically all the cards that are going to be exiled from this will basically be going into my hand. So,
And you just do that until you get
so
to
until I
anger.
get, unless a card with the same name as another card exiled this way, so if I get like 2 swamps or 2 islands, that'll be that. So I've just got to hope for the best until I find Anger.
Okay.
So. Okay, so I'll just make sure there's an
Yeah,
island
put the
there.
basics, yeah.
I have no idea how this card looks.
Oh my god. I've got one of every basic land.
Yeah, you're not in a great position there.
No. Come on, Anger. Oh, there's the other islands. I didn't get Anger.
Hi everyone, Christian here. I am really sorry to interrupt the content, but I needed to point out a misplay that we make here in the resolution of Tainted Pact. Long story short, Ant's going to end up with all the cards that should have been in exile in his hand, and you'll see this when he comes later in the game to discard to hand size. So sorry for that misplay on Tom's end step there. We're going to start the game again from the start of Ant's turn. Apologies. It happens.
So, what I'll be doing for this turn is I'll tap a Mountain and Soul Ring to play out Rising of the Day, which gives all my creatures haste.
Sure,
And legendary creatures I control have +1/+0. And in addition to that, I will cast my commander and take 1 damage for the privilege. And I will play Mairsil back out again. Comes into play, and I will exile Infernal Denizen. Now, there's a lot of text on this card, but we can ignore pretty much all of this wedge of text here, and we can just gain control. Let's just say we need to pay interest to the tap ability at the bottom, which says tap it to gain control of target creature. Lose control of that creature if Mairsil, in this case, would leave play. So I'll put that underneath here.
How much does that cost?
Just to tap it.
Oh, it's just the so.
So I can gain control of anyone's creature at instant speed.
That's
Now I have, because I have haste now.
So you need to do it because Chris is going to be able to give it protection on his next turn. So you need to do it this turn.
Right.
No, it's hexproof. Give it hexproof.
So I can give it hexproof.
Okay. So I will move to the end of my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one other card I'll do.
You need to do it specifically on your end step.
Okay. Right, so I will probably have to do that then. So I'll keep that in my this in my hand. I'll discard the remainder of the cards. So I will just put to the top any cards which need to be paid attention to. Okay, so these cards.
Is that an off-colour fetch land?
It is an off-colour fetch land. So these are cards which you need to pay attention to in the graveyard.
Can I just say, we've got to kill him. What this says here is, please kill me. I'm going to kill you all.
I feel like that went without saying.
I'm going to try and do as best I can.
Okay, so they're in the graveyard after the end of the turn, and in addition to that, I will gain control of Light Paws.
Okay, you gain control of Light Paws.
Thank you. Right, so Tom, you are the man who needs to kill me now.
Unless
I'll
Christian
pass
can get Light Paws
I'll
back.
pass the turn to Christian because I have now discarded.
Right, I'll untap all of these and draw. That would have been nice. Right,
I've
so
just seen what he's drawn. It's so bad without light pause.
right.
Oh, good.
I think I'm going to try and help Tom as best I can here. So I'm going to try. I think this might put you. You're gonna have haste, but maybe you won't have the mana. I'm gonna tap 2 for Plane Disruption, targeting Mairsil. A permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated.
Okay, so that goes on Mairsil.
I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast Light Form. When it enters the battlefield, it becomes an aura with enchant creature, and I manifest the top card of my library. So I manifest this card. It's a 2/2 with flying and lifelink. I'll tap 1 to enchant Hyena Umbra onto Skrelv.
Okay.
And I will swing at you with Skrelv. It's a 2/2 first strike.
So I will block with Light Paws.
Sure. Light Paws goes back to my command zone.
Okay.
And I'll pass it on.
Okay, I will untap. So, I'll draw. I am just going to go in the air and attack you for 5.
Okay, so I'm down to 6.
It's tight, this, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. Any other plays, Tom?
Not at all.
It's a lot
Nothing.
of open, lots of open
Nothing.
mana.
That's a lot.
Nothing with all that mana open.
That's a lot.
Oh lordy. Untap. Draw. Okay. Play a Vault of Whispers for 10. Tap these. Apologies for the mess. And I'll play a Stormkiln Artist. So Magecraft, whenever I cast an instance or sorcery, or copy an instance or sorcery, I get a
That doesn't
treasure
kill us.
token. No, it doesn't.
You get a
Treasure token, yeah. So whenever I cast anything or copy anything, as
keep
far as
that
instance or
I think
sorceries.
it's just going to give him more mana.
Right, so in addition to Stormkiln Artist, I will play Displate on both Stormkiln Artist and Mairsil, targeting the 2.
Okay.
And on cast, I will get a treasure.
In response, I'll pay 3. Spit Flame, deal 4 damage,
Kills Mairsil.
kills Mairsil.
Right, in response,
Oh.
I'll lose a life and use the treasure that's just been made
Over the counter spell that we saw
to
before.
counterspell. And I'll make a treasure again from counterspell.
Oh,
But we're
Okay.
making him use stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Has he got
Oh, so
Go.
everything resolves.
Yeah, Plane of Disruption will go to Christian's graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay, and these 2 blink and come back. Now Mairsil triggers, and I will put Aetherling underneath it.
Oh no, that's the combo.
Is that the...
So that is the card which basically lets Mairsil start to exile himself to
need mana to
get
do
the
it,
treasures. I do have one.
Oh, you do have the mana.
Yes,
okay.
I do. So I now have the ability to gain control of people's creatures, blow up everything on command, and also actually I can gain control of 2 creatures because I have an untap ability here. So what I will do is I'll do that now. So I'll tap Mairsil, and I will gain control of Skrelv. Okay, so that's currently tapped. And I'll tap Mairsil.
So you're using my board here now, and
I'm afraid so, sorry. So I'll tap Riptide Laboratory to untap Mairsil to be able to do it again next
How are you
turn.
tapping?
So the untap ability for Staff of Domination,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can activate that once per turn. I've used the gain control of the
Sure.
creature ability there, so that's one of those. So Mairsil's now untapped, and I'm kind of safe-ish. But what I will do, Tom, for swinging at me, I will attack you with Stormkiln Artist for a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Scrolls and Artifacts as well.
6. Yeah, 6 damage.
I'll take 6.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have any blue mana though, do you? But you have got the treasure.
I've got
Okay.
treasure, yeah. And I will pass the turn to you, Christian.
All right, untap.
Come on, I'll go for
Okay,
Christian.
and draw. Right, I'll play a Plains.
I don't know what you can do.
So I am going to.
Oh, actually, there might be something.
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to exile Spectral Steel from my
yeah.
graveyard to return Plane of Disruption to my hand.
Okay.
Right, now he's going to be able to stop that from happening, but you have a 5/5, so he's going to have to make a decision here on what he wants to take. I'm going to return Plane of Disruption to my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to attempt to resolve Plane of Disruption on Mairsil.
Okay, so I will use a treasure now to use the blink ability on this. So what will happen, Mairsil will blink out. It doesn't
Yeah.
come back to the end of your turn, Christian, so
Yeah.
that will fizzle.
Yeah,
My treasure is now gone. You get Skrelv back.
sure.
Um,
Tapped.
It was
It's still
stays
tapped,
tapped,
still tapped. So Mairsil's out of the game for now. Any other business, Christian?
Yeah, I'm going to pay 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Rafine's Guidance from my graveyard to give this +1/+1. So it's now a 3/3 flying lifelink.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing at you with 3/3 flying lifelink in the air. And
So 1, 2, 3.
Down to 2.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my word.
Can I win on 1 life? Can anyone put into 1?
That's all I can do, so I'll pass the turn.
So before Tom, you take your turn, Mairsil will come back and exile another thing. So I'll look in my graveyard and I'll put Quicksilver Elemental underneath.
I would just love it if Tom just was like, lightning bolt. Alright, so I guess for real this time I'll pass the turn to Tom.
Okay.
This is so tense. This is so tense.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I am.
I'm shaking and I'm not even playing the game anymore.
My heart is going.
I will untap. I will draw a card. All right. Okay.
Oh, something good maybe?
Oh no, please don't say you've got it.
Something all right. I'll tap for a blue, tap for a forest, and I'll tap for a mountain. 3 in total.
Okay.
Haste. I also get to draw a card when they enter the battlefield. Okay, I'll pay 4 to play.
Roach Blade Ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 4/4.
Right. In response, since you're now tapped out, I will tap Mairsil to gain control of your Kaiga the Tidestar.
Okay, I do draw a card.
You do?
Yeah, you draw a
So
card.
yeah, you can do that.
There you go.
Thank you, Tom. See, we are friends, Tom.
Oh,
You're so generous
In a
with all
manner
these
of
lovely
speaking.
gifts.
that's a big problem.
Well, he's still got the 4 in the air. Like,
Yeah, but he's got a 5.
Got a 5/5.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you can block.
That is a
Blockers exist in Magic.
fair,
Yeah.
this isn't what I was gonna do. What I was gonna do was blink it.
So the only thing is though, he could do that in the combat step.
Yeah, so it wouldn't work.
So
anyway.
it wouldn't work anyway because he can just steal it in the combat step. You'll blink it, but
You
it's
won't be able
now
to declare
not
attackers
attacking.
again, yeah.
So it wouldn't matter. So we might as well carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's my turn.
Okay, at the end of Tom's turn, I think I have this now. So
I
I'll
think-
play Entomb. I'll make a treasure. And I'll search for a lovely artifact, which will basically make me 3 mana of any colour. So I'm going to be hopefully winning, provided there's no.
Ant's won a lot
Crazy.
on this show, hasn't he?
Well, it's because he's playing the most broken deck, obviously.
It's not that. I'm sorry.
I should have-
To be
I
fair,
should
I
have
could have been
taken
taken
him
out
out.
a lot earlier. So I'll search for Gilded
Taking
Lotus.
Jodah out seems pretty silly now, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I'll search for Gilded Lotus.
Yeah.
Put it in my graveyard, and it's still the end of Tom's turn.
Okay.
Actually, sorry. Before I should say this, it's before Tom goes to his end step because I need that to be important.
Okay, so it's in Tom's second main.
Okay,
second
if it's my second main, I'm playing the forest.
I will use that treasure to blink Mairsil.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm assuming it'll go to Tom's end step.
Yeah.
Okay, Mairsil will come back and exile the Gilded Lotus out of the graveyard.
That's just infinite mana now,
So
isn't it?
now that is infinite mana. So I will demonstrate the loop.
Yeah,
'cause
and
it's
then
not so
we
obvious.
can see.
So what will happen is, so that the important cards are Gilded Lotus, Quicksilver Elemental, and Staff of Domination. Now with Mairsil, he says you're only allowed to activate all of these abilities once per turn. However, what Quicksilver Elemental does, it gets past that. By activating its own activated ability for 1 blue, it essentially resets Mairsil to be able to do 1 extra activation of it all over again.
So, you
So I tap the Gilded Lotus. Exactly. So I tap the Gilded Lotus. I use the Staff of Domination to untap him, and then I use the one of the 2 remaining spare blue mana to then get another activation all over again, create infinite mana. So then, what I'll do now, with all of that lovely mana, is I will play a Torment of Hellfire for 26 million.
Okay.
So I'm going to take 26 million damage.
Times 3.
Exactly. Yeah, times 3. Yeah. We're going to be here a long time if you do that. You might just want to.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just stop it at 0.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair.
Well,
Okay.
good game.
Good.
Good game.
Not for you, Wally.
Yeah, not for me.
Oh,
but
my
I did.
word.
I did enjoy watching Ant win like that.
Well done.
Well done, mate.
Thanks very much.
You needed a win.
Well
You
done.
needed a win.
Yeah.
Good,
Well
my
done,
word.
Tom. Good game. Good game.
Yeah, I think it was maybe correct to maybe have taken you out really early on, but I know that there's multiple threats at the table, and you tried to exile my light paws, so it made sense to attack you. I think I stand by my decision.
I won't lie, I think a lot of charm got me out of a lot of trouble there.
Yeah, you did charm your way out of danger, to be fair there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have let light paws go instead of making you draw 2 cards, but. You live and learn.
We do.
Yeah. So we've learned something today, and it is take out the combo player first.
Yes.
Yes. So thanks very much for coming on, guys. You have fun?
I did. It was very, very nerve-wracking for the entire game.
Was,
because
yeah.
I was walking a tightrope for pretty much most of that game.
Yeah, you sure were. You were in single-figure life for most of that game.
I deserve a tightrope. I'd have made it dental floss if I could. Well, thanks very much for coming on. We've had a great time. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with a post-game wrap. Bye for now.
Bye now.
Oof, we nearly had him.
I'm still shaking. That was tense. I was dead and it was tense.
Yeah.
Hands on the table.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good
Sure
game,
was.
and Tom and I were working together to try and stop. And I know that combo deck is crazy good, and he has to be taken out. We just couldn't quite edge in to do that last bit of damage.
Yeah, well, Ant actually showed me his hand after the game, and I can tell you now, he had plans A through to Z. There was pretty much nothing you could do there.
Yeah.
Like, Tom made a really honest effort of it, but I think basically Mairsil just got to that position where there was an answer for everything. Similar to Light Paws, it's like a bit of a toolbox commander where you go get the thing you need, and you just find a way to win the game through that.
I think it was a difficult matchup for us because we're all playing creature decks, and he's playing a combo deck, so you need the control player to actually step in and go, I don't think so. Yeah.
And I guess I was Tom was in blue as well, to be fair, but I didn't put counter spells in my deck, and Tom probably used his only one to kill me. So
which I actually thought was a great move, Tom, and so don't let Wally tell you that was a bad move. That was correct, because it was really funny.
I was going to do some really fun stuff next turn, but I guess we'll never find out.
Yeah, so thanks very much for joining us. Before we let you go, we do have a competition.
We sure do. So if you'd like a chance to win this Dominaria Remastered Draft Booster Box, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel. Button's down there. Go give it a quick hit. Then share one of our videos on social media, any social media you like. Then when we get to 5,000 subs, and that's going to be really soon. In fact, we've probably got to 5,000 between you starting the video and you getting to this point. So, maybe we're already there. But when we get to 5,000 subs, this box will go to one lucky person anywhere in the world. All you've got to do is subscribe and share.
Yeah, and if you'd like to go one step further, you can join our Patreon, and our higher tier patrons actually get to watch more post-game wraps. So if you want to see us all sit down with Tom and Ant and have a discussion about it, have a cup of tea, find out, what went on behind the scenes, all the rest of it, you can do that right now. But our Patreon starts at just £1 a month, and we've got these lovely people up on screen now.
Thank you, guys.
They're wonderful people, and they're the best humans in the world. I'm assuming they actually are all humans.
Well, I don't know. We don't always get to see their photos or full name. I'm assuming you're all humans, but we love you all anyway.
Do you know what? Even if you're not a human, even if you're a cat or some kind of alien and you're a Patreon, we love you. We love all of you. We think you're amazing. Anyway, I've had a great time with you.
No. But no, I did. It was really good fun. Really tense at the end, even as a viewer. Really good fun to watch, actually, because I wasn't in it. Just a shame I didn't get to do some more crazy stuff, really. But
yeah, I will never complain about you not getting to do crazy stuff. But listen, thanks very much for joining us. We'll catch you next time on Chad Magic. Don't go anywhere. Bye for now.
Bye for now.